Super cool news, everybody. Over this past weekend, I got to 3,000 subscribers because of you. So I wanted to make a special video that, of course, is like the Sunday afternoon meal you make with all the leftovers in your fridge. So this is going to be just a hodgepodge of fun stuff and news and maybe some gameplay and definitely a games giveaway. So please stay tuned for all the fun stuff that's going to be in this video. All right, so first things first, thank you for liking, for subscribing, for sharing, for all the things that you do, for commenting. I just love the gaming community so much. I can't believe it's already been 2 years that I've had my channel, and I wouldn't be here without all of the support and joy that you bring to me that I'm hoping I bring to you too. So this reciprocal friendship is fantastic, and I wanted to thank you for being a part of it and for being a part of my journey. So thank you. Okay, so all of the thank yous aside, I wanted to talk a little bit about the 3 things that I've just really enjoyed over the last 2 years, and I don't know if I necessarily saw was going to happen, but they've been things that just stand out to me as wonderful moments. And so the first thing is I really get to put my creative and theatrical side just up front and center, and I love that so much. I do have a theatrical background, performing with live theater, small films, just things that are fun, that challenge me as a performer and challenge me as a person, challenge my brain with like all the lines and stuff. But it's just so fun. So the 2 elements, or the 2 parts of my channel that I devote solely to my creative work, is the tabletop.tolson.com commercials. Those are the 1 to 2 minute parodies of the farmersonly.com commercials that air here in Idaho. I don't know if they air anywhere else. I'm not sure. Maybe you live in a place where you have a lot of farmers too, and farmers are looking for love. It's true, they are. They deserve love too. But I think those commercials are hilarious, and so Lewis and I just said, let's make some commercials of our own, and it's about gamers who want to find love, and it's really evolved and changed over the years, but I still love those commercials so much, and I thank you for going with me, because sometimes they get weird, and that's just fun. That's like part of the creative process for me. So those commercials are from top to bottom, left to right, 100% original. We even did, and we sang the music and I played the piano, and Lewis plays the guitar, the bass, and the acoustic, the 6-string. He does all of that, and we all put that music together ourselves, and they're just written scratch. So we have a script, and then from, all the way there, we perform, and then I edit and everything. So they're just a delight, and I love having this opportunity to share games, and really cool games, but also like my weird creative theatrical side. And then of course, you already know I love and that's how you play with Barb. Barb and all of my characters that I play in those scripted tutorials just are this combination of myself, my personality, and all my friends. And so it's just a great way for me to showcase all the different kinds of gamers and how they would respond to Barb teaching the game. And so it's fun. It adds a lot of levity and humor to what could be a really boring, dry tutorial of do this, do that, do that. So for me, it's just a wonderful way to just share my crazy, weird side as all these different pieces of my personality with you in the Barb series, and that's how you play. The second thing that I really appreciate that totally took me off guard, that has happened to me in the past 2 years, is that certain people have seen me and paid attention to me and communicated with me. And when I mean certain people, I'm talking designers. Now, as a gamer myself, I really like particular styles of play. I like certain designers and what they do. And I'm not afraid to talk about the people that I really like and the games that I really like. And so they come into my channel. These games do, these designers do. But to hear back from them and to have them talk to me and have them email me has been like so cool. So the 3 people that I was just delighted to hear from, the first one is from Fantastic Factories, which I did a Barb video for, and Joseph Chen wrote me and said, "Hey, you're awesome." And I was like, what? So, I mean, it was a fun game. It was a great game. I just recently backed the Manufactions and the Subterfuge expansions because the game is great. But I don't know. I like it. And I like that. That was so fun to have him talk to me. Another person who reached out to me was Dan Halligan, who designed Obsession. And I think Obsession is phenomenal. I think it's a great game. And to have this communication, this conversation with someone who designed something that I've spent so much time playing, kind of just blew my mind. Again, just a fangirl moment. I really just appreciate the cleanness, the smoothness, the theme of that game. I love it so, so much. And then lastly, I did get a BGG email from Wolfgang Warsch. I did this ranking of the That's So Clever, the Ganz Schön Clever series of all 3 of the games. And then I made this really weird Frankenstein monster of my favorite pieces from all 3 of the games. And to post it on BGG, which I do have my copy of it. I made it, I designed it, I just borrowed all of his designs. But I had to actually get permission from the designer to publish it, to make it public, so that it was okay. And it was just part of the publishing guidelines. And so I wrote him and I was like, "Hey, Wolfgang Warsch, can I put this out there? Go check out my video. I don't know." And he was like, "Sure, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad you like the games." And I was like, this is awesome. It's kind of like that moment where I think must have been like 12 years ago, I ran into Martin Wallace at Gen Con, and I got to take a picture with him. Yeah, just those moments are just wonderful. I just love it so much. So for me, it's always about those super smart people who make games that I love as a gamer, and I just want to share with you, but then hearing back from them, just appreciating my enthusiasm, just the icing on the cake. Oh, love it, love it, love it. And the last thing that just really surprised me and just made these last 2 years was being able to use my channel for games in education. As you know, I am a college professor and I use games-based learning and gamification in my classroom. So I'm bringing all these games into my classes and sharing them with my students. And so I get to use this channel as my Professor Kim Board Games in the Classroom series to just share tutorials for everybody. Like, I want other instructors, I want other people in teaching situations to be able to share these games and to work concepts and skills and all of this stuff that I know games offer students that meet those course objectives, that really just, leave people with a lasting impression about education and learning. I get to share that on the channel and I love it. I love it so much, and I love that you're willing to go along with me with all these different unique aspects of me and my personality and the way that I share games with everybody else. Okay, so hang in there because that board game giveaway is coming up soon. I will get to just a couple pieces of news, but first, let's change things up. I'm going to share with you a super brief, super unorthodox Time's Up with me and Lewis. Coming up right now. Okay, we're doing Time's Up. This is just our fun 2-player version. We're going to give clues to each other, and we're going to do the full game, which is 3 rounds. First round, you can't pass, and you can do and say anything except for what's on there. Second round, you're allowed to pass, but you're only allowed to say 1 word, still doing all the actions and the movements and the whatevers. Third round, you can't say any words, and you can pass, and you just, anything goes, right? That's like, obviously, we hope we've set up clues in time to actually guess the last ones, prepping for that phase. Lewis is going to start. We're doing the yellow side. We're doing 15 cards. We dealt out 11 randoms. We don't know what they are, and then I gave him 3, I gave me 3, and we both selected one to remove. So we have intel on 2 cards each, what's in that deck. And each round, each time we give clues, it's 30 seconds. And so I've got my timer right over here. we're going to sit, and I would like for you to play along.
Okay.
Wait, you don't have your glasses on.
I'm going to put them on, but you guys sit
you
down.
need to put your glasses on. Okay, good.
Done.
Yes, you got to be able to see. I don't want you to be like, wait.
Okay.
So here we go. Round 1.
No passing.
No passing. And go.
Not today, not tomorrow.
Yesterday.
This is, I don't know what God did to the earth and the universe, and then the first person he created.
Adam.
Can I say? Okay, so.
Created Adam? Created Adam.
Yeah, it's like a painting or a sculpture or something.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
God created Adam?
Yeah, but don't say God.
Oh. I think that time's up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, put it on the bottom. I'll see it.
Rough. We got one. Okay.
Okay. All right, so I've got it reset. You just have to push start. We did get one. We just throw them on the ground when we get them, and then we count the points later.
Yep. You ready?
Did you push it?
No. Go.
This is blank. Oh, it's a TV show where they all got in a big truck in the back and they went to
Beverly Hillbillies.
I take care of a child and I have a really friend Drescher. My name is This is a country song. What am I doing?
You're walking.
Yes, and what do I walk on?
Walk the road line. Walk down the road. Walk the road. I walk the line.
Yes. This is Angela Lansbury.
Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah, good job. We got 4.
Ooh, 4 is pretty good.
That's awesome. My dad taught good things.
Oh, I dropped one.
That's okay. And we are ready to go. Are we ready?
Yes.
Go.
This is a book. What do people that
Writers, authors?
What's the opposite of a writer? The person who looks at the writer's words.
A publisher.
Everybody looks at the words.
Audience. Readers.
Yes. And this food is so good. I have to.
Reader, eat it. Digest. Reader's Digest. Come on.
Okay. What's this?
Your heart.
And it's not light.
It's dark. Dark heart. Heart dark. Dark heart. Darkness. Heart of darkness.
You got one. I'm bad at this.
No.
All right.
Yes.
And go. Anne Frank. Diary of Anne Frank.
The show that is about nothing.
Seinfeld.
I'm not your. I'm Mario Puzo.
The Godfather.
What's this?
One.
No.
It's a finger.
Yes, and it's not silver.
Goldfinger.
Yes. I'm sitting around. This is the play about nothing.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I know, right? Yay, we got some more.
We get 4 on your turn.
It's me. I'm the guesser.
On my turn.
It's me.
It's not you. I'm just not getting the clues. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready. And start.
Blood on my hands.
Macbeth.
Get in my backpack.
Get in my backpack. Gremlins?
No,
E.T.
Es español.
Oh, Dora the Explorer.
Okay, the painting.
Oh dear, it's the Jesus devil.
Oh.
I didn't see.
We got 2 that time.
I can't believe I got Dora.
And go. Me.
The play about nothing.
Waiting for Godot. The creation of Adam.
And
Heart of Darkness.
yes. Woohoo!
Okay.
All right, so now we're ready for second round. We know all of our words. So round 2, we are allowed to pass, but you can only say one word, and then you have to do all the other miming, which I don't think I did a very good job with the miming.
We'll be fine.
And go.
Nothing.
Seinfeld.
No.
It was, the other one.
Sculpture.
The creation of Adam.
Yeah. No,
Goldfinger.
Fran.
The Nanny.
Oh.
Dora the Explorer.
Oh.
Macbeth. Yeah.
Oh, we got like 5 on that one.
We did. And if I'd gotten the wrong weighting, then I
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I Walk the Line.
Yeehaw!
Beverly Hillbillies.
Typewriter.
Murder, She Wrote.
Sad.
Heart of Darkness.
Offer.
The Godfather. Diary of Anne Frank.
Tomorrow.
Yesterday.
Yeah! Woo! What was that? 7? 8? 7.
Tell me when it's ready.
Go! Waiting for Godot.
Boom, ding, ding, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Nothing.
Oh, Seinfeld. Reader's Digest.
Alright.
Oh, gosh. Oh, it's hilarious. All right, last round.
Shuffle
No
'em
words.
up.
No words.
Just sounds.
Just sounds and actions.
Actions.
All right, so you ready to push start?
Oh yeah, I got to push start. Go. Waiting for Godot. Seinfeld. Reader's Digest. I Walk the Line. The Nanny. Goldfinger. Macbeth. Murder, She Wrote. Yesterday. The Godfather. Oh.
That's it. Did we get it?
No.
Oh, you said it. Oh, you said it.
We got 8 though.
Okay. Go.
Ding, 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 ding.
Beverly Hillbillies. And The Diary of Anne Frank. Heart of Darkness.
Yeah.
Dora the Explorer. Reader's Digest. The Creation of Adam.
Oh.
You almost got yours. Come on. If I had just gone a bit faster on The Creation of Adam.
I don't even know what The Creation of Adam is. It's probably a painting.
It's a painting, probably.
I don't know why I keep sculpting it.
And this was the one I did get on my turn, and you got on your turn. I think 2 half turns means that we get this one.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
All right, that's it.
Oh,
we win.
so good.
So-
we won.
So Kimberly's going to count up how many times we had to switch
Yeah.
and
How
count
many
each of
seconds
those
it took.
as like 30 seconds, and
Yeah.
then we'll know.
How
how
good
well
we
we
did.
did. I think we improved once we got past round 1.
Yeah, but that's it though. That's the best thing about Time's Up is round 1, you're kind of like learning all the cards. You've got some information.
Yeah.
But which is why I knew yesterday so fast. I know it's an easy one, but that was one of the ones I had was yesterday.
Oh.
So in the round 1, I was like, yesterday. Like I got it, you know? And we didn't even say Beatles. We didn't even sing it, you know?
And I don't speak Spanish, so my Dora the Explorer was
it
a
took me
mess.
forever, but...
And I was pointing to her backpack.
I was like, it was a backpack.
Doesn't she have a backpack and she has a map or something
Sure.
in there? She feeds her map into the backpack? I've never watched Dora, so I don't know.
Great Lady Macbeth with the blood on her
Yeah,
hands,
that
but
was
then
good.
having 2 about nothing. Seinfeld
Waiting
and
for
Waiting for
Godot,
Godot,
Seinfeld.
so funny. But we had the bass, the slap the bass for Seinfeld.
Every time we've ever played Time's Up, there's always been a couple clues that overlap in the weirdest ways.
They do every single time you play, and you get confused about which one it is. The Nanny was great because she had a voice, the Fran Drescher voice.
We did have one clue that was, I would argue, a bit of a cheat because we've had the Diary of Anne Frank
Oh, no, it's not a
before.
cheat. It's just metagaming. You didn't know what we were doing.
Right.
But it was 15 years ago.
15 years ago, we played Time's Up.
Our third round of the Diary of Anne Frank devolved into her in the attic of the house. and we would do this and write and go in the attic. And so the second I saw it, I did that, and Lewis knew exactly what it was. So it's not a cheat, but it's definitely an in that you have no idea. So we played this so many times. We know what these shortcuts are. Murder, She Wrote with a typewriter.
Well, you were really good in round 2 about
adding something.
Adding things each time. It wasn't
round
just a
1,
word.
you're just trying to get them to guess it and learn the words. So, I mean, I walked the line.
Action. Yeah.
Goldfinger, you could sing it. I mean, these were a Beverly Hillbillies. When you did it the last round for the Beverly Hillbillies, I'm like, I'm going to lose it.
I think I did, like, the Benny Hill... yakety sax music, which is not Beverly Hills, but
no, this is fun. I really like this. Thank you so much for humoring me and just playing a fun game with me. And thanks for joining. And
congratulations on 3,000 subscribers. I guess you're doing something right. Good job.
Thanks, babe.
Good job. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, so much fun. I love playing games. So obviously, we just had a good time. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you in a minute. As you can tell, I love Time's Up. I love Time's Up so much, and I get super, super into it, and sometimes I just want to play it, and you're not supposed to be able to play it with 2 people, but I just tell Lewis, hey, let's play Time's Up, and he says, okay, and then we just play the game for each other, and it's just fun. So thank you for sticking with us. I just think it's fun, and I wanted to share that with you because it's just a super fun, dynamic game, and I hope you played along. Yeah? Okay. So moving on to just a couple pieces of news, I had an interview with Simon Lavender, who is the content creator for Amass Games. He is a UK gamer, and he reviews tons of games on his channel. You're going to find that information in the description below. But we had a conversation that he posted on his YouTube page on February the 8th. I have posted that in my blog for my channel here. But I'll also put that in the description below so you can just click right on it and you can watch that. It's an hour long. We talk about games, what we've been playing lately, what our favorites are, what's coming up on the horizon, and how we kind of manage our content creator role. So please go and check that out. It's super great. I hope to have a future conversation with him where I host it live on my YouTube page. So keep your eyes peeled for that as well, because I will try to announce it ahead of time so that you're ready and you can watch it live, which I'm super excited about. I also have a games-based learning virtual conference coming up April 22nd to the 24th, and I am part of a panel talking about games used for communication. And so I'm thrilled to do that. I'm going to give you that information where you can go and register or just learn about it, just check it out to see what's going on. If you are interested in any of that educational side or aspect of games and learning, that's going to be in the description below. I'm, again, thrilled. I love using games for communication. There are so many ways to communicate though, and all 3 of us on the panel, myself included, are going to really address a different aspect of gaming and communication and give you really practical, tangible skills that you can take away after watching that panel. All right, it is time for the games giveaway, and yes, I did say games, plural. I've got 2 games. They are different games. They are both shrink wrapped, and I think you'll like them. So here's what I want you to do. You need to subscribe, ring the bell. If you ring the bell, you know when my stuff comes out. Now, you probably know by now, I'm pretty regular every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's my West Coast time. And comment. I want you to tell me one of 2 things. Do you want more active live playthroughs? Because I can do playthroughs with Lewis, and we can do things like Return to Dark Tower, or games that we've got on the horizon, like we've got Project L that just showed up. Boone Lake is coming soon. There are Kickstarter games that are arriving kind of regularly. So do you want us to have more playthroughs with me and Lewis on the channel, or would you like for me to start a new segment called What's on a Shelf? Where I go to a spot on a shelf. I go to a shelf on one of these bookshelves, which I haven't counted, but we have many bookshelves. I'm going to say it's in the dozens. We do. You know, you've seen the room. I will say what's on this shelf, and I will talk you through my take on the games on that shelf. So, what's on that shelf? That's one. Or more live playthroughs. So you're going to put that in the comments below, and I will randomly select a viewer who wrote a comment picking one of those two things, and I will send you either Deep Vents. This is a co-design by Ryan Lockett, yes, of Red Raven Games. And the other is an expansion. This is the Barren Park Bad News Bears expansion. So if you would like to indicate for which you'd like to go up for, great. You can tell me, I want to get this one because I have Barren Park, or I want to get this one because I'm into Ryan Lockett and Deep Vents, some deep sea themes. You can indicate and I'll put you in that particular raffle, or you can just say, I want to be up for both. I want to essentially have a chance at getting either of these games. But the big thing is just let me know what you think about all of those ideas. Which one would you rather see on the channel? In the communications blog area for my YouTube channel, I will announce the selected winners for each of the games 1 week after I post this video. So you have 1 week to get that comment in the comments section. And once I announce you, I will give you directions on how to contact me at mytabletoptolson@gmail.com. Super easy, but I'll put all that information in that post so that you can reach out to me and I can send you your game. All right, lastly, I want to end with looking forward to the rest of 2022 and what games I am really excited that are coming out this year. So there are probably some Kickstarter games in this list, but there are also just games that I saw at BGG Con that are just now becoming available to people in the US and are looking really, really stunning. So I kind of want to start with the big one, Ark Nova. I mean, I have seen just off the charts amazing scores for Ark Nova. It looks like a stunning design. I will definitely be getting Ark Nova and hopefully sharing that experience with you. So that just looks like a fantastic game, a great experience, and a really wonderful theme. I am thrilled for Frosthaven to come out. I played all the way through Gloomhaven with Lewis. We pared it down to just the two of us and we played through 2 summers ago, and it was fantastic. We had a fantastic time with it. I also played Jaws of the Lion as a 3-player game, and we played all the way through that and had a even better time. I don't know how we could, but we did. And so I'm super thrilled for Frosthaven. I think it looks great. I think it's got a lot of the same stuff that I love from Gloomhaven with just a little extra twist where you get to build up your city, your fortifications, and your actual location, Frosthaven. There's this element of interacting and building into this area as you prepare for winter. So I'm excited for Frosthaven. I backed a game called Dog Park, and I'm really excited for it, mostly because of the dogs. But the game itself looks super solid. It looks like a nice 45 to minute to 60-minute game. It just looks so good. I don't know. I'm just such a sucker for dogs, and I don't think there are enough dog games. I probably have mentioned this already. I love dogs. I have a dog. She's actually sitting right down here. She's right underneath me in her bed, and I love it so much. She's really sweet and quiet. So I love dogs, and Dog Park just looks stunning, and I know it's coming to my house very soon, so you will get a look at it, but I'm thrilled for that game too. 2 games that are based off of previously published games that I know honestly very, very little about, but I'm interested in, is the roll and write version of My City. And I had a great time with My City. I played that as a 4-player game, and it's still replayable on the basic side, but we built and stickered and marked and did all sorts of stuff, had a great time with that legacy, polyomino, fitting in tiles. My City's solid. It's a great, straightforward, simple game where you play 3 games in a row as like your gaming night. So you do, one game, and it's like all there in one. So fast games, and I'm excited about the roll and write version of it. The other one is The Queen's Dilemma, which is, yes, in the same world as The King's Dilemma, which was one of the Game of the Year nominees for the strategy, the heavier kind of strategy game. And I had some quibbles with the King's Dilemma. If you want to check that out, go back and look at my video about the King's Dilemma and maybe some of the reasons why I wasn't a big fan of that game. But there's some really great things to like, and I read an article about how the Queen's Dilemma actually addresses a lot of those concerns that I had with the King's Dilemma. So for me, it sounds super interesting. I love that pathway, the choice, the kind of legacy aspect where you make a choice and that's just what the choice is and you just keep moving forward. But it has less of that push and pull with that center track area. And I imagine it's fixing a lot of those things that people had some problems with. So I'm looking forward to that game. Lastly, I'm really excited about Almanac: The Crystal Peaks, because I played Almanac: The Dragon Road and thought it was so cool. Like, I want to play it right now just talking about it. So I'm really excited for the Crystal Peaks and what it offers with players in this. Take your journey through this map, going to all these different locations. You open up this spiral book that's glossy and colorful, and every single map, you have a different way of placing your workers and gaining resources and gaining victory points. So it looks so cool, and I love Almanac: The Dragon Road. I anticipate loving Almanac: The Crystal Peaks. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you for joining me. I hope I gave you just a taste of all the fun things that I love, the things I'm looking forward to, giving away a game, playing games, updates and news. Yes, thank you again for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for ringing the bell, for doing all the things, making those comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.